トゲキング、あの旗撃ち抜け。
了解。
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know he just made that though. Real life. I thought that it was from some sort of anime, but not One Piece.
Oh, bro, One Piece. Please watch One Piece.
I told you I was
At some point.
I told you I'd get around to it. But welcome, guys. Welcome
To the We Digress podcast.
It's your boy J Cubs,
KennyCoo.
and we are going to just jump right in to this week's podcast, or this week's theme of the podcast. Okay.
I don't know what the theme is for this week.
Of course you don't, because I didn't tell you, bro. Because I like to keep you on your toes. All right. This is best. What we're gonna do here is best done if you don't know about it. You know what I mean?
Copy.
Yeah. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a personality test on you, Kendall. Okay,
Whoa.
it's a personality test.
You just
all
gonna
right.
spring that on your
Yes,
boy?
sir. Bob. I'm going to do, hopefully this is the right personalities test. It's supposed to be like the Myers Briggs or something like that, but honestly, like, I don't really know.
Wow.
But
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and you're gonna tell me. So you're gonna say a number between 1 and 7. 7 is you most agree, and
Okay.
1 is you least agree.
Okay.
Any number between that, you already know. Like any number more towards 1 means
Yeah.
you more disagree.
Yeah.
You know.
1 to
All right.
7. That's a specific number.
Well, there's 7 things on here, so like it helps. It makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, if
yeah.
it makes sense to you, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, perfect. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Alrighty. So
Personality test 2 minutes in, too.
yeah, we'll probably have to do some filler, but I'll pick your brain with some of these.
Can we do it for you, too?
Depends on how long this takes, but I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick your brain. You ready?
Okay.
All right. So I feel like we should have like some sort of jingle. You know, like I feel like this is some sort of like game. You know, do 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 do. What was that?
How about Trophies from Drake? Trophies by Drake?
Is that what you want? I mean, it is your personality test. So.
Yeah, I've been wanting to hear Trophies for a while.
You never heard Trophies?
I just, not lately. Myers Briggs personality test.
It's now coming forward as our contestant, KennyCoo. Why does it feel like that's too hype of a song for a personality test? That's some stuff you walk out to in a boxing match with.
That's my personality. Welcome.
That's your personality?
That's my personality.
That's a good first question. Like, what song do you feel like most identifies with your personality?
Trumpets.
Trumpets?
Anything with trumpets. Industry, baby. We got that too.
Okay. I like that. All right. So for this first question, we're going to ask you, Kendall, you regularly make new friends. Do you strongly agree, kind of agree, or disagree? 7 for strongly.
Now, are we talking about the ability to make friends or like how often I'm making new friends?
How often you're making new friends?
Then 4.
4. Okay. Hold on. Okay, cool. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest.
Random topics that pique my interest?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you just start thinking about.
Are we talking about like a YouTube rabbit hole?
You could anything really, like you like golf or boxing or jump roping. Like you're just thinking a lot of random things, you know? Like,
Yeah, then let's say 6.
6.
Yeah, I like to explore new things.
That boy in his head. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry. Oh, Jesus.
1.
What?
Bro, seeing people cry shuts me off completely.
But seeing people in pain makes you just be like, ooh.
Yeah, that it hurts, but like seeing people cry, I'm like,
Isn't that part of being an empath?
bro, it's not. I don't think it is. I mean, there's different types of empaths.
Okay. So if I started crying right in front of you, instead of you crying with me, you'll just be like, bitch.
No, I'd be like, what the? Why? Why are you doing that? I'd shut off. Like emotionally, I wouldn't know what to do.
what if I cried because like something really sad happened to me? Like my parents and my sister died, got fired from my job. You know what I mean? Just 5 pats on the back and a rub, and that's it.
It's as comforting as that can be. What do you want me to do? Cry with you? It's gonna be 10 times. You're gonna have to see if I'm okay now.
Well, not necessarily. Get down in the dumps with me.
I mean, I have no reason to cry, so why would I cry with you?
So seeing people cry does not encourage you to cry either.
No.
All right, it doesn't for me either. But I just wanted to make sure that we were still on the same page.
Yeah,
cool.
That's a 1.
All right, perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's
all
okay.
Right. You often make a backup plan for your backup plan.
Backup plan.
A backup plan for your backup. Do you even make a backup plan?
Yeah, we're talking about the first backup plan. I haven't made that either.
You haven't made a backup plan to your initial plan?
Why would the plan should work if it's a plan, if it's a good plan?
And see, this is why it's so hard to go out with Kendall sometimes. Because I can tell he don't make backup plans, bro.
Yeah.
He just expects shit to work.
Why do you have... Because it usually does. Why would you have a whole plan for the whole day, for the whole night?
No, it's just if this initial plan doesn't go through, we got a backup plan. Like if this restaurant that we're trying to go to doesn't have any tables left, all right, we got another contingency plan.
Okay, then no, because I prepare in advance for my plans. It's like if the plan is for Tuesday, on Sunday, I'm like calling up, hey, can I get a reservation for 4?
What about making spontaneous plans? Like, remember that day we went to go hiking?
Yeah.
And then
with
Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a spontaneous plan. What if that didn't go through, or we just decide like, oh, it's too crowded, or we can't park, or we can't find parking or whatever?
I mean, you find something else to do. You don't have to plan out what to find something else to do. If that doesn't work, what do you want to do? Go home? No, we'll just find something else to do.
So don't you want to have like an idea of what you want to do instead of just kind of like awkwardly sitting there coming up with things? Because what if you don't feel like doing anything that the other person is recommending?
Well, look at how you're dressed now. If you're dressed for an occasion that can be done somewhere else, go that place.
So you don't even have, and it's around about this. You don't have a backup plan, and you typically don't come up with one. So you're definitely not going to have a backup plan to a backup plan that I believe you're supposed to have.
3 out of 7.
I think he capped. I think it's a 1, but I'm going to go with 3.
3. I mean, I'm not dumb to like not have something else in mind, but it's not as important to have 2 other spots planned out if spot number 1 doesn't work out.
But a 1 spot, if the initial spot doesn't work out, is that doing too much?
If the first spot doesn't work out,
having a backup plan, is that too much?
No. I mean, you can have why are you calling it a backup plan like it's something special like that?
That's what the question's asking. Like,
yeah,
is
I guess so.
You know what I mean? Like, is having a backup plan bad?
No.
Yeah.
I just don't. Why would you assume that the first plan is going to fail at all?
Well, sometimes it's like I'm saying, for a spontaneous plan, for a spontaneous, it's not certain. Whether you're saying like you plan things out in advance.
If it's spontaneous, you should already be prepared for it to fail.
Which is why you have a backup plan.
No, if it's spontaneous, it should be like free flowing. There should be nothing to fail or succeed.
If I'm just like, if I say, Kendall, it's a Saturday night, let's go to a bar. Right?
There's no backup plan for like
let's go to this bar, right? And I'm just like, okay, and if this doesn't work out, we're gonna go here instead. Walk-ons.
Right.
That's a backup plan. Like, do you do that?
Yeah.
So like it's not a bad thing to have a backup plan on a spontaneous outing like that.
Yeah. But that's
there
easy.
It is.
So it's not that. I don't know why we were arguing about that.
Because I felt like you were just like, why would you have a backup plan for an outing? When I was more so talking about a spontaneous plan. Either way, 3. Moving on.
Well, hold on. Now that we're talking about it, I'm pretty sure a 5 would do.
A 5?
A 5 would do.
A 5. Okay. All right. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure.
7.
I believe that too. All right. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know.
5, 6.
5, 6?
Yeah.
You don't try to introduce yourself?
No, but I'm trying to work on it.
So is it a 5 or a 6?
5.
5?
Yeah, since I'm working on it.
See, I would have never thought that about you. I thought you would be like, hey, my name's Kendall, like, see
I mean,
somebody.
It'll happen eventually, but I'm not usually going to introduce myself. Like, I don't ask people their names. I more or less just kind of get into a conversation. That's why.
So like not with the agenda of like, hey, what's your name or whatever.
Yeah,
like that. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I don't introduce myself that many. Like every time I was a kid, when I was a kid, if I'm going to the park, I knew that I was going to have a friend by the time I left the park, and I wasn't going to know what their names were. Because
I get you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an unspoken thing. Like we just
end up kind of playing.
Right.
Or we just end up talking, but I don't know your name.
I don't think you learn anybody's name until like a couple outings in, because nobody's just like, hey, my name's whoop-de-whoop. Like that's some stuff you see in the movies and TV shows.
And I'm definitely probably not going to remember it first time through.
Oh, for sure. Unless you made like that good of an impression.
Yeah.
Like.
Or if your name's super unique.
Even then. Honestly, I'd remember your name better if you had like certain characteristics, like facial characteristics.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, she has like this cool ass, I don't know. Or her hair is dyed green and her name's Autumn. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Who do you remember?
Ashley, because her hair was dyed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I
Ashley
remember
Blue.
Jax because, I mean, like.
Jax is just pretty.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
she was like, the way she was dressed up when I first met her, like, I was like, oh, Jax, because of that impression.
Yeah.
I remember Dave because you don't know Dave, but
Yeah, I'm like Dave.
yeah, I remember Dave from college because he was just a super cool guy, and I mean he had like a Fez look going for him from that '70s show or that Fez vibe.
Shout out Dave.
Yeah, he's cool as hell. Miss you, Dave.
Shout out Dave.
So next question: you prefer to completely finish one project before starting another?
Do I prefer to completely finish a project before starting another? Yeah, I'm gonna finish the job.
7?
Yeah, 6.
6?
Because sometimes I lose steam.
Okay, wait. Because project can be like, I want to finish this TV show before I start another one. Can you watch 2 TV shows at once?
Yeah, I can watch 2 TV shows at once. I'll do a hard binge on one show, take a break, go to another show, start a hard binge. So it's like in
You
groups.
can flip flop.
Yeah, I'll flip flop.
So is that still a 6 or
Then give me a 4.
a 4?
Yeah, give me a 4 on that one.
I told you I'm gonna pick your mind on this one, bro.
All right,
So,
be specific.
yeah. You are very sentimental.
Yeah, I like to keep things. But also, I'm not afraid to throw them away either.
You're not a hoarder, but I mean, like, I think you're sentimental.
I know when things mean something to me and like when things don't. My dad will keep everything. Like I remember throwing away toys, like toy robots from when I was 11. And he's like, "What are you throwing these away for?" I'm 20, bro.
Right.
I gotta.
Maybe he wants you to donate them.
To Goodwill?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I could have done that.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
in hindsight, mustard's got a mustard. No,
Nah.
but and plus like sentimental, being very sentimental, it could be like things you do for other people. So do you believe you give other people meaningful gifts, things that come from the heart as well?
Yeah. Christmas time is real stressful for me because I really want people to have a good gift.
Okay, yeah, so you're definitely a 7.
And I've gotten great gifts for Christmas.
Man, I wish y'all could see this portrait that's on this man's wall.
Same man that made the intro for this podcast.
Oh my God. Kendall got blessed with some
such a
of the
great
greatest family
too.
members. Yeah. Jesus, that's so
I
clean.
mean, man, I can't even.
You should
Thanks.
probably like we'll get to that.
Thanks, Raj.
Next question. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists.
Nah.
So, hard disagree? 1.
1. Wait, what did we give me for the other one?
You said 7.
I said 7.
You're very sentimental.
I'm not that sentimental.
So what do you want?
5.
Don't get the wrong idea. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
I'll cut you off.
All right. Do you like using organizing tools like schedules and lists?
3.
3. All right. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge.
My overall skill can cause me to.
Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge.
Ooh, yeah. I spiral real hard when it comes to mistakes.
What we talking?
Because I, say I know how to do something. It really started with band. Because, you're seeing a lick. You can play it. You can read it. but like your hands just won't do it. And I've been cut for not being good enough.
So you've gotten a mind that got molded into like a perfectionist mentality.
Yeah, because I
That's
saw
tough.
what it's like when you fail. I've
That's
seen
tough.
it. Tough.
Well, that's in really strenuous activity that demands perfection and wants you to perform at your best. So it's kind of understandable why you would feel like you will spiral if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
But in general, like say you're at work and you make a mistake, or your friend gets mad at you because you gave the wrong advice, or you feel bad because you did something. Like, do you feel like your overall abilities and knowledge, or you get in a car wreck? Like,
Yeah.
do you feel like you can't drive at that point?
All of those. Literally, I'll say I call someone by the wrong name. That's stupid. Say I don't text back at all. I'll think about it like, oh, do you think I'm a bad friend because I didn't text you back?
Yeah. I see.
So let's say 7 on that.
That's a hard 7?
That's a hard 7.
All right. This man is all or nothing.
Unfortunately.
Okay. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation.
7. That's
You're comfortable doing that?
That's easy.
That's confidence right there.
Yeah.
You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative work.
We're talking about like art, movies, music. I'll talk about that all day. But sometimes I don't feel like talking that much, where I'll just be silent. So how about 5?
5?
Yeah.
So 5 is... I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3... All right, so before I submit this, let's see.
Oh, we're already done?
No, we're not. We're very sentimental. You said about a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. And then organizing tools, you said a 3. And then 7 for the mistakes, 7 for comfortable walking up, striking conversation. And 5. Okay, cool. Just had to make sure it's accurate.
Do you know all the Myers Briggs types? Mm-hmm. Do you know all the Myers Briggs types?
I think it's going to tell me.
Oh, okay.
You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Oh, this is a good one. Yo. Oh, Kendall. Wait, I'm going to think of a number before you give your number. I'm going to see if I can get... Should I try to guess your number on what you think you are, or should I come up with my own?
I'm better at guessing what number you're thinking of.
No, but you have to answer the question. Like, I don't want you to guess what I'm thinking of. I want you to answer the question, but I'm gonna come up with my own number for you.
Okay.
All right. So you're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Damn,
Why are you saying it like you just found out the key?
bro. Cause Kendall,
Yeah.
you different, my boy. Like you different, my guy.
I do
I got
believe
it.
I
I
do
got a
believe
number.
that the soul is in the mind.
What's your number?
4.
I gave you a 5.
On what?
You're more geared to following your. Actually, I'd give you a 6. Because
Oh.
you think more with your mind than you do feel with your heart. Like you use your head more than your heart. To me.
I'm not thinking that much, bro.
But every time things are explained to you, it feels like you're churning it in your mind a lot. Or the decisions that you make. So when you make a decision, are you more thinking about it logically or emotionally?
Yeah, logically. Because I'm trying to think of what emotion I could be feeling to put inside a word.
So
How do you put emotions in words, or words in emotions?
it's quite easy, but I mean, I think.
Give me an example.
What would you want?
Put some emotions into words.
Like happiness?
Put boredom into words.
Boredom? I'm disinterested.
Oh, that's what that is.
Well, like all in all, that's beside my point as to why I feel like you think logically more with your heart. It just feels like. See, there it is.
What?
I think that kind of proved my point. You see how I said it just feels like you know that's more heart. Like I'm saying it feels like, but I think for you you'll say like I think you or whatever. But for me I'll be like I feel that you do or whatever.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Like I think that That was like a really good catch by me.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I mean?
do say I think.
Exactly. And I'd be like, I feel like. You know what I mean?
I have to start saying I feel like. What do I feel like?
I wonder how many viewers or listeners just like, wait, what do I say more now? I think or I
what do
feel?
y'all say? Do you say I think I or I feel I?
Yeah, I say I feel.
What do I feel? I feel
Shut up, Tin Man. You have no heart.
shit.
You have no heart, okay?
Bro.
You're all brain. That's a hard 6 in my book, but what do you think you are?
I think I'm broken. Hold on. What do I feel?
Hey, man. For so much for an empath, you feel what other people feel, but you have no feelings of your own.
It's just pain, okay? Pain and anxiousness.
Wow, that's
all
it
it
is.
is.
That's a sad story. Your life is a tragedy, like
Well,
the
hold
Joker.
on. I'm funny.
So is a Joker. You saw where that led him.
Okay. Well, he's still alive.
But is he living?
Yeah. That's like his whole thing.
Oh, actually, sorry. Just because you're living doesn't mean you're alive.
Okay. All right. Move on.
JK Elemental P. So, what do you feel like you are?
Do I think more with my head or with my heart?
The question is, are you more inclined to follow your head than your heart?
Yeah.
So
let's say a 6.
6. All right. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine.
I do what I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number.
I do what I feel rather than plan. Let's call that a 7, actually.
7. All right. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet.
I rarely worry.
Yeah.
So then 3. I think I worry quite a bit about it, unfortunately.
I got you. I think many people do.
Yeah.
You enjoy participating in group activities.
Bro, it's been a long time since I've been in a group activity. You talking about basketball?
I mean, it can be basketball, group projects, work activities that involve groups, or
we were going to
social
go to
outings.
Top Golf. Then 6.
6.
Because I can run out real fast with a social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about like you would want to?
No, I get tired.
Like you just don't want to be there anymore?
Yeah, I get sleepy.
Yeah. But, I mean, work meeting, you mean? Like,
No, like anywhere. I get sleepy.
oh, really?
Yeah, I have a short battery.
A short attention span. That's what I be trying to tell you.
Bro, my attention span is just fine. Look at that squirrel.
See? You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending.
No, I like complete stories.
Okay. So that's is that a 1?
3.
3.
Because I like to think a little bit.
Okay. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Ooh. Ooh.
Do I care about other people's accomplishments more than my own?
Let me read the question again. Your
Please.
happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Your happiness.
Oh, that's not where my happiness comes from. Yeah. Fuck you and your project.
You like your own accomplishments more, okay?
No, I don't like my own. I don't care about accomplishments that much.
Let me read the question again. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Where
I'm understanding what you're saying.
No. I know. I just want to drill in your head. Like, where does your happiness
Where
come
does
from?
my happiness?
Or where does it come more from? Your own accomplishments or helping others accomplish something?
I guess helping others accomplish something. Then.
Helping others?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a very giving attitude you have.
Yeah.
So I just want to paint the picture then. Just to see how sold you are on that. Would you feel happier earning $50,000 or helping someone earn $50,000?
Oh, that's the kind of accomplishments.
I mean, that's an example.
Can you not use money because as a person that needs money, it's kind of biased.
All right, fair enough. Would you feel better fixing your car or helping someone fix theirs?
I'd feel better helping someone fix theirs.
Fix their car?
Yeah, because I just knew that I was going to be spending money with my car.
No, if you manually fixed your car or you manually fixed theirs, like remove any other like contingencies that may come about. Like, no, you're actually getting down there and fixing your car. or fixing theirs? Which one brings you more satisfaction?
Theirs.
Theirs?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that more 6, 7, 5?
My happiness comes from other people, meaning give me a 5 on that. Give me a 6.
6.
Give me a 6. I'm going to be fair.
Okay. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, curse. Nah, but give me a 4 on that.
I want you to know that 4s are in betweens. Like 4s are
Yeah,
like you're in the middle.
So. Read the question again.
You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next.
It's not so many as much as like a pool.
That still works.
Okay, then give me a 5.
5, cool. Honestly, new rule. Let's try to abstain from 4s unless you truly cannot decide.
How many 4s have I put?
Not many. I just want to throw that out there.
Okay, no 4s.
All right.
No 4s.
Like, unless you truly can't decide. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse.
Nah, give me a 2. Yeah, I'm
with
pretty sure.
I agree with
I
that.
trust my own instincts.
Yeah. Nah, I agree.
But I've been betraying my instincts too lately.
You've been betraying your instincts.
I've been betraying my instincts.
We're going to get into that later. That man said betraying my instincts. Okay. You avoid leadership roles in group settings.
Yeah. Give me a 6.
Okay.
I don't have the voice to talk all that time. Like, to always be the voice of, like, here's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be a number 2.
So you don't like taking roles of leadership, or?
I'll take the role, but I won't seek it.
So people would just have to recommend you.
I've never been recommended either.
But I mean, like, that's something that would have to happen. You won't be like, oh, I want to be the head position of this project or whatever like that.
It would be nice. And I always in the beginning feel that I could. But then once I kind of get inside the flow of it, I find my own corner and kind of just stay there until I eventually leave the job.
So just to reiterate, you avoid leadership roles? Because that's what the question's asking. Do you avoid it?
I don't avoid it. I strive for it, and then I don't reach it.
Okay, so that's not what the question's asking. The question says you avoid leadership roles in group settings. Do you avoid leadership roles?
No, I don't avoid them. So then 2.
2. There it is. All right. That makes sense. You are definitely not an artistic type of person.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Then I definitely am.
So it's more like on a low number side.
Yeah. 1.
1. Got you. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings.
Feelings are powerful, man.
But what about rationale? The things that keep you practical.
Rational's so cold, though. You got to think about that.
That's true.
Rational's so cold.
That's true.
What would I prefer? The whole world? Because, I mean, the balance in everything is what makes life enjoyable.
Okay.
So if you have all rational people, it's like, bro, you got to move out. You're a day late on rent. Come on, bro, help me out. Nope, you're a day late on rent. Move out.
I'm going to give a new rule, and this one's more for myself. Because this is a personality assessment, I'm no longer going to talk you through things. I'm just going to see. I want to genuinely see where you believe you're at, all right? Well, so from here on out, you're 37% in.
I'm only 30. We're about 30 minutes in now.
That's fine. So we could just speed it up a little bit. But from here on out, we're gonna hear. I'll say, why do you think that? Or I'll ask you questions, but I won't give any of my own input that could impede on your responses, because we need to assess you. You ready? All right, so I'll read the question again, and you can give your thoughts and then give me a number, okay?
Okay.
So, you think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings?
The world would be a better place. The world would make more sense. So, give me a 5 on that.
A 5.
It'd make more sense, but it would be so much meaner.
Okay. All right. So you prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax?
No. I prefer to... I'll like do something and then relax a little bit. Then I'll do it again and then I relax a little bit. Like I don't. I let my I let my impulses take over a lot more than some people do.
Okay. So what number are we talking?
Read the question one more time, just so I can get the gauge.
You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax.
Before.
Yes.
Before. So 3.
3?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You enjoy watching people argue.
Nah. 2. That shit annoys me. Shut up. Shut up.
You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself.
Avoid?
There it is.
Drawing attention? Mm-hmm. Nah. I naturally draw attention to myself. I wish I didn't do it as much.
Okay.
But I think it's, what's that called? The youngest child syndrome. Mm-hmm. You're kind of always there since you were always put first. Mm-hmm. So
this one, I will say I will allow a 4. Okay. If you feel like that.
A 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll allow a 4. Thanks, guys.
I'm just saying, like, that one, because you said you don't do it, you don't really care about it, like it's not something you think about. So that's a 4 answer. Your mood can change very quickly.
No. 1.
You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you.
Say that last part again.
You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you.
Do I lose patience
with people who aren't as efficient as you?
Remember when? Did you ever play Ark with me?
Like maybe for 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay, so this is a video game called Ark Survival Evolved. It's basically Minecraft but real life, and it has dinosaurs.
Cool.
And when you get good enough at the game, you can tame these dinosaurs and you can ride them. There's flying dinosaurs like a pterodactyl.
Love it.
Pterodactyl, some people call it.
Mm-hmm. A pterodactyl.
Yeah.
All right,
I play this game a lot with Raj, and Kanai also plays this game. And I remember one time, Kanai had gotten to the game for the first time, or maybe it was Raj, or maybe it was Ronnie. But someone got into the game for the first time and was ass. And like at this point, I know how tough Ark is. So I'm like, yo, get up. We got to go. And I'm getting upset because they're not moving as fast as me. And I'm like, yo, if you stay here, we're going to die. I promise you. Let's get up. Let's go. Let's go.
Your incompetence is not about to make me drag you through the mud, bro.
Right.
Like,
you know how long it took me to get that pterodactyl. You know how much, like, literal minutes, how many man-hour it took me to get that pterodactyl. And you're going to kill me?
I'm empathizing with you, okay? Because I know the pain. Did you lose patience with them?
Yes.
Were you frustrated with them?
I was.
Did you call them out on their shit more than you were just like, you know what? It's your first time.
Now, I didn't call them out, but my actions definitely proved that I was annoyed.
Huffing and puffing.
I was
passive aggressive.
I left.
Oh, you just straight up left the game? That's even worse.
No, I didn't leave the game. I just like left the area which I was in because we had to go.
Oh, you abandoned them.
I mean, I didn't abandon.
That's
I flew away and I was like, come on. I turned around and was like, come on, let's go, and then flew away some more.
So you left, abandoned, and then came back and said, hey, I'm abandoning you. And then abandoned them.
You've never played Ark before. It's cutthroat, man. You got to get out when it's time to go.
So do you lose patience with people who are less efficient than you?
Yes. Hurry up.
With the story of that.
7.
That story that came with it. All right.
7. Bro,
7
this test is going
to
to tell me I'm an asshole.
No. Maybe. No. Maybe. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment.
No.
You don't procrastinate?
No, I don't procrastinate. I'll do it.
Oh, you are a rare gem, like, period. You're a rare gem.
You don't procrastinate either, do you?
I procrastinate like mug, boy.
JC.
Like a mug. I procrastinated getting gas, bro. But can you really blame me? These prices going up like a motherfucker.
$3. I ain't seen...
Is something on fire? Oh. Dude, I thought something was on fire.
Bro, me too.
I was like, shit.
Dog, I was ready to go. Guys,
You? Bro, I was already up.
Some lights, some orange ass lights just came on shining through the whole apartment.
This apartment's scary.
It really is.
Any floozies. But yeah, bro, them gas prices, they ain't no goddamn joke, bro. But I procrastinate like a mother.
$3 is ridiculous.
Dude. But honestly, today it was like $2.80 something, which I'm glad.
Remember when it was $1.15?
Bro, wasn't that during like the winter storm? Winter storm, it got hella down, bro.
That was some cheap ass
You
gas.
can fill your gas up for $10.
Oh,
Please bring that back.
man.
I missed out on that entirely. I only heard stories of people doing that. I was like, this is a myth.
Did you hear? About what? Gas at QT $1.10.
Nigga, what?
Off of where? Camp Wisdom. Right over there.
I'm there, bro. But they like lines were all the way like in the streets and everything just to fill up.
I don't blame them, bro.
It's worth it though.
Yeah.
So you often end up doing that. So that's not you. You're a one on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
2. I'll procrastinate though. I'm lazy.
Lackadaisical.
I'm lazy. I'm slow.
Okay.
But I'll do it.
All right. In a timely manner.
Yeah. I'll get it done like well before you need it to be done.
Fair enough. Like I said, a rare individual. I'm a procrastinator, okay? I'll get it done 2 seconds before it's due. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so interested to see. I want to talk to somebody, or I want to talk to the thing that was like, "Hey, I made all y'all. I made all this."
Right.
And I want to ask everything.
I mean, I think you'll get that chance when you die, I guess.
Nah.
You want to talk to him right now?
I'll talk to him soon.
Talk to him soon?
Soon.
Like,
I need
while you're
it.
alive?
So, yeah.
Would you really be satisfied if you knew all the answers, though?
I mean, I don't want to wait till the end. Imagine being on Earth knowing a good bit of answers.
I mean, I think the curiosity kind of drives you to live, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I would want to know, like, answers like that while I still have a good bit of life remaining in me.
Okay, not everything.
Well, just answers like that, though. Like, what is that? I don't think I want to know that. I'd probably be like, what made you make all of this? Like, what was the purpose? Or something like that.
Yeah.
But not something that I still have to endure later.
Well, I just want to be able to have the conversation.
Okay. But
That's all I value. Like, can we have the conversation at all? Because once I get there, I'll talk about what I want to talk about. I'm probably not going to learn everything.
Yeah.
But I just need to get to a point where I'm having the conversation.
As of right now, what would you ask if you could talk to the thing that made everything?
Evolution or Adam and Eve? I want to know that one. Did we evolve or were we created?
Both.
Yeah.
I mean, like, both.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
so does that mean Adam and Eve were monkeys, or were Adam and Eve some fish, or were Adam and Eve lizards? Because he was talking about just putting some humans on the earth.
okay.
But then turns out we evolved from some apes. So were the humans that he talked about apes?
Are you religious or... Actually, that might be a different podcast. We gonna get into that on a different
answer
podcast.
that question.
Well, I feel like we're gonna digress when we still have like 50% to go. Like,
Man.
that's a whole digression. I'm curious on that, though.
You know the podcast wants to hear about that.
I do. That's why we're gonna save it for another podcast. Y'all better tune back in if y'all want to know, if y'all want to get into this kind of conversation.
Religion.
But
The next podcast.
that, I know that's gonna be a sensitive topic to some people, so just come prepared.
Hey,
you know
I
what
don't
mean?
care about your opinion. Fuck your chicken strips.
Wow. I feel like Kendall needs to care about y'all's opinion, but he thinks that it doesn't matter in the end. Moving on. All right. You usually prefer to be around others rather than your own. Rather than on your own.
I prefer to be on my own at the moment, but
Right.
I want to be around others
Okay.
now.
So what number is that? That you just kind of contradicted yourself. He was like, I prefer to be on my own. But
Not
I
prefer-
actually want to be around others right
How about
now.
this? I'm just as fine on my own as with others.
So
4.
4. All right. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical.
No. No. A lot of people. I haven't been able to be theoretical with a lot of people.
Now, don't confuse theoretical with philosophical.
Fuck. Yeah.
So
I just thought about that.
when you're talking theory,
So theoretically, would you have sex with a chick with no nose?
no, that's hypothetically.
Well, damn. Okay, theoretically, could a chick with no nose still breathe out of her nose?
Okay,
Comfortably.
that's kind of more towards the point. Yes, but theory. I feel like the answer you gave is still like you could, like you would still want to talk like theory with people, but theory more tries to understand the why thing or why things may be like.
Why can a woman with no nose still be deemed attractive in today's society?
More like the theory of, why are there gender norms, or why does society view this like this, or why, what I mean, like more towards that, because what you're talking about is like more extreme, like those are kind of hypotheticals.
Okay. Oh, so theoretical is still based in reality?
Majority, yes. Like theory tries to understand why something is going on.
So you're talking about like world news?
It can. I mean, yes. Like, I don't want to get too specific. I do feel like your answer was still right. Like you like talking theory. You just kind of confuse theory with hypotheticals with philosophy.
Yeah, but I mean, they're all kind of the same thing. They're just deep conversations, all in different directions.
In theory. Okay.
In theory? Okay, let's talk about that.
So,
ethos, logos, and pesos.
do you become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical?
No.
All right.
So 2.
All right. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from your own.
Yes.
You find it easy?
Yeah, I'm very personable. How about 7?
7, okay. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible.
Do I postpone? No, I'm pretty quick with my answers, almost to a fault.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to work on it more, to
Okay.
where I'm not answering people as quickly.
So, as of right now, what number would you give yourself?
2.
So you usually postpone finalizing.
Wait, no.
You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. So a 2 means that you don't do that. Like you're pretty quick.
Yeah,
To answer.
yeah,
Okay,
2.
so, cool. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made.
Second guess?
Rarely second guess the choices that you made.
Yeah, I'll second guess them.
Okay, so that's more like a low number.
Yeah.
What are we talking? 1, 2,
give
3.
me a 3.
All right.
Because sometimes I'm confident in it.
Oh, I don't know.
Whoa.
I was gonna say I feel like you're pretty confident in the choices that you've made, but we'll go with 3.
Usually, if I know I've made the wrong choice, that's when I'll second guess it. And it
After
usually
everything has been
Yeah.
like played out. So we're talking like before anything has been done. But again, I'm not giving any commentary. I'm just gonna go with what you say.
All right.
After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need.
No.
What we talking?
Sit my ass down.
1.
Shit.
1, 2,
yeah.
3. What we talking?
My social battery runs out real quick. How about a 2?
2. These are interesting answers. You enjoy going to art museums.
Yeah, I like looking at art.
Cool.
Love looking at art.
And?
Art's cool.
Negro, the number.
How about a 5?
5. All right.
Yeah.
You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings.
Nah, I understand pretty well. How about a 2?
2.
1.
1. Okay. You like to have a to-do list for each day.
No. The hell? Am I psycho? A to-do list for each day? Mm-hmm. Give me a 1 on that.
You sound disgusted. You rarely feel insecure.
I mean, I already have I have a work schedule that tells me what I'm going to do today. Like, the hell else am I going to do?
I mean, you have work, then you might have laundry, then you might have to go work out, then you have to go put gas in your car. And it's like,
why did you make a schedule for all that? You already know what needs to be done.
Some people need to see like what they're going to do for the day. And, you know, some people's schedules differ from day to day. The only thing that's consistent is that they have to go to work. But what they have to do after or before or even sometimes during, that differs.
I don't know why you're putting all that stuff into like one day. Why don't you put gas on Monday, do laundry on Tuesday, go to the gym on Wednesday?
Sometimes they go to the gym like every day, like how you go to work every day. Sometimes going to the gym, they're like, okay, I go to work, after work, I go to the gym, after gym, then I have these other miscellaneous things that I have to do, whether those are the more periodic things. Like sometimes maybe you have to go to the bank, but that's not in your typical schedule, so you have to put that down in your list, or you have to go to your mom's for some reason. It's just making a list of what you have to do.
Yeah, I guess it puts it on paper, but it also puts a cage on your day.
The answer that you gave for that question, it correlates to what you're saying, because you don't see why people would need something like that, but which makes sense as to why you said, oh, 1, you don't get why people would do that.
Yeah.
All right. So, moving on. You rarely feel insecure.
Insecure?
Yep.
Rarely.
Mm-hmm.
I feel insecure sometimes.
Okay.
So, how about a 3?
3. All right. I like that. Well, I don't like that, but that was a good answer. Anyway, you avoid making phone calls.
Jason threw his head back in
I don't wanna
pure
talk about
annoyance.
I don't want to talk about it.
My family has a history of FaceTiming for any and everything. Mm-hmm. And I have not struggled to pass that on to Jason. I call Jason quite a bit.
Wait, but that's not anything geared towards you, bro. I just don't like being on the phone like that.
Bro, I don't call you for that long or for like that dumb shit.
You don't know how many people calling me in a day.
You know, you make yourself very available. You make yourself very available.
It's not about me. It's about you. So, do you avoid making phone calls?
Negative. Give me a 1.
A 1. All right. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own.
A long
That's
time?
a good
Yeah.
question.
How about a 5 on that one?
5 on that one. All right.
I want to know what you think on that one. Just on that one. Do you spend a long time thinking about views that aren't your own?
If you want to hear Jason's personality assessment, please tune in on another podcast, because I will not be answering any personality questions right now.
This is the most one-sided podcast
Kendall,
I've
it's
ever
for you.
had.
It's for you. Okay?
We've done this twice.
Listen. No one's telling you to not do one for me. You're just not doing it. Okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Do you want to do one for me?
Yeah. We'll do one next podcast.
All right. Say less. I'm interested in answering some of these questions. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiate activities.
No, not that much.
Okay.
Give me a 3 on that one.
You initiate activities with me.
Yeah, but that's you. You're just... Because, I mean, you're down to go.
Yes, sir.
But for other friends, it's more or less like it's a group and I have to...
They have to, like, invite you and stuff like that. Yeah, I get it. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get them on track as soon as possible.
If my plans are interrupted, my top priority is to get my plans back on track.
Yep.
Nah.
No?
If the day, like, if something, like, changes the trajectory of my day, I'm not going to go back to what I was trying to do that day. Like, the day's changed.
You remember the Blind Date podcast?
Yeah.
Remember how off the rails that went?
Yeah.
And remember when I was about to say, man, cancel that shit,
You
and y'all was not going to let that shit go?
Yeah,
y'all
but you were trying to, like, completely derail the day. I said let the day unfold as it does.
Because I was annoyed. Everything just kept like having a contingency, or something kept having to go wrong, or there was whoop-de-woo, and this is like, I have too much shit I have to deal with for things to keep going off the rails, and you were just like, well, let's do this, or let's do that. Like, you were trying to keep that shit going.
Well, I had almost no information. You were calling me like, yo, shit keeps getting worse. And I'm like, I wonder what's going on over there.
Were you not offering suggestions as to what could happen?
I don't think I was.
I don't remember if you were either.
Yeah, I was just listening to you be like, I am sick of this.
Hey, man, there'll be times where I'll be like, I'm sick of this, I'm ready to cancel. And then you, amongst other people, will be like, bro, see it through. Like, try to see it through.
Because there was nothing that you could have done. It was purely on someone else.
I understand.
And we were just waiting for an answer.
But I'm tired of the inconvenience, because it's just like, I have so much other things that have to take priority, but I'm over here having to like, sorry, my mistake.
Do you want to play That's Life by Frank Sinatra?
No, I'm sorry. I got completely off rails. It's not about me. It's about you.
Look, Jason does not like his time being wasted.
If your plans
on his Myers
if your
Briggs.
plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get them back on track as soon as possible.
Jason
Shut the hell up and
7.
answer the question.
Jason said 7. Nah, give me a 3. Give me a 2.
2. Okay. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago.
Nah, 1. The past is the past. We must move on. Time marches on.
You rarely contemplate the reasons for a human existence or the meaning of life.
Meaning of life?
Either or.
Human existence, I contemplate a lot. Meaning of life, not so much.
Either way. Like, just...
Okay, then 5.
5?
5.
You rarely contemplate?
No. Oh, it's you often contemplate?
No, you rarely contemplate. So if you do contemplate it, your answer's on the lower end.
2.
2. All right.
You got to watch Dune.
I will.
Shit made me do it.
Your emotions control you more than you control them.
Nah. I control my emotions pretty well. Give me a 5.
If you control your emotions pretty well, your answer's on the lower end.
Yeah. No, you control your emotions better.
Your emotions control you more than you control your emotions.
Oh, 1. 2.
2. All right. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault.
Say that again.
You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault.
So like an awkward silence, or secondhand embarrassment kind of thing.
Yeah, sure. Like, maybe it can be as simple as someone farted in public or in the conversation, you hear their stomach going crazy.
What,
and
I'm gonna claim the fart?
Well, no, you just don't acknowledge it like a courteous thing. Or it can be something as malicious as they say the wrong thing, like they say a racist comment or whatever, and they do it unknowingly, like they didn't mean to offend, but it's obviously offensive, and you don't, make them look bad.
So at my job, a lot of people have phone problems, and some of those problems are porn related. So, and you'll come up with an old guy, hey, I've got a virus on my phone, and it's just like so much porn on your phone. You just gotta be like, well, here's your problem, and it's fixed. Okay, bye.
But you don't make them feel bad for it.
No, you don't make them feel bad. It's just porn. It's just porn.
Wow. Okay. You're very mature.
So what's that, a 1 then?
No. That would be on the upper side if you try not to make them look bad.
Yeah, then 7.
7. All right, got you.
I don't be telling nobody.
Be like, it's between us.
Yeah.
What happened in the store, stay in the store.
Just the two of us.
Exactly.
Your
personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts.
No, I'm organized and consistent.
All right, so that's more on the lower side.
Yeah, give me a 2.
Okay. All right. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you.
What the fuck?
Ooh, what? Okay.
That's a cynical type. That's a cynical view right there.
That's very depressing.
Like, I'm just going to fuck this up again.
How long is it going to take me to fuck up this relationship?
Yeah, nah, I'm never thinking about that. I want to I'm thinking about how can I make you like me more.
Okay.
Nah, that sounds kind of bitchy. How can I not suck?
Kendall, that's kind of along the line to this.
No,
How long it will take. Well, disappoint and not suck are kind of different, but you're more worried about keeping a good impression. Like
Yeah.
maintaining the cordial or upkeeping the relationship that you established with them. Not mainly thinking about how things going to turn sour.
Yeah, why would you think about how things are going to turn sour?
Right. That don't seem like you, which is why I feel like this would be a low number for you.
Yeah. Give me a 1.
A 1. Hell, a 1 on that one. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. No? You don't like working alone?
Dog, I am isolated right now. I need to see more people, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
I
Work
need to
retail.
see more
You
people.
gonna feel different.
No, I work retail.
Oh, I guess you do, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, work in like a warehouse or a store.
I did.
You like that?
I mean, other than the work being like tiring, it's pretty cool. Just being able to be around a lot of people.
I'm sorry. Customer service. Like, I know you work customer service, but like at a Kroger or...
I worked at Sprouts. Farmer's Market.
But did you have to engage and like actually go out and show customers where things are, like answer like really monotonous questions?
Dog, have you ever cut meat for people?
I imagine that could be quite annoying. Actually,
Dog.
I might have to hold that one. You might actually have a point.
I've had to like cut the skin off of fish for people.
Yeah, I imagine that would be quite annoying. My bad, bro. Let me stay over here.
Yeah,
and you
man.
worked at like Arby's and Zaxby's before.
Dog, I've
like-
worked at a massage parlor.
Yeah.
Them
yeah.
entitled as white people. My massage didn't feel good. What?
What that got to do with me?
Yeah.
All right, you're right. My bad.
I'm wearing slacks. You talking about your massage right now.
All right, so that's a hard, let's see. No. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yeah, that's a hard no. So, 1?
Yeah, 1.
Okay. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. That's basically like, do you like having philosophical conversations?
It does waste time.
You think it wastes time? Interesting.
It's not that productive.
Interesting. Okay.
But like while I enjoy having them, they do waste time.
Interesting. Okay. So what number is that? Don't gauge.
I kind of want to give that a 4. I like having them.
That's
but
not what the question's asking.
I know that they lead to nowhere.
That's not what the question's asking. Do you believe pondering abstract physical questions is a waste of time? Not if you like having them. Do you feel like it's a waste of time?
4.
That was not what you were saying before, my boy.
They're kind of a waste of time.
I should. Okay, but so if you believe they're a waste of time, why are you giving it a 4?
Because I like having them.
That's not what the
I
question's
like wasting
asking.
Uh-oh.
That's not.
I
what,
like wasting time.
Kendall. The question isn't asking you, do you like wasting time by having physical conversations? The question is asking, listen, do you feel like having philosophical conversation is a waste of time? Yes or no?
I feel like since the conversation leads to nowhere, it is a waste of time.
So you do feel like having philosophical conversation is a waste of time.
Yes.
Right. So do you like having
this
it?
This isn't a yes or no question, is it?
No, it's not. But the question isn't, do you like it? Or, though you do feel like it's a waste of time, I like having it. The question in itself, at its base form, take it for how it is. Do you believe pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? You just answered yes, which means that your answer is not a 4. Your answer is not a 4. It's more on the yes side, which means it's more on a higher number.
Hold on. It's how much do you believe it is a waste of time, since it is on the gauge from 1 to 7.
And you just said that you believe it is 1. 4 is like...
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I believe they are a waste of time. But on the other side, I do like having them. Meet me in the middle with 4. You can't do that?
Again, this is your assessment, so it's
Yeah,
not. It's
let
not,
me say number 4.
But again, I feel like you're not hearing the contradiction, or rather,
That's why I'm staying in between. You said 4 is for in between, right?
But okay, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. Let's just keep
We're
going.
at an hour already.
I know. I'm trying to. All right, just speed it. We're gonna speed it. All right.
No, it's all good. Don't
You
speed it up. We'll pay for it.
We got bang. All right. Say that.
No, we don't. This is second of the month, guys.
Hey, but I gave you November though. Remember,
Yeah.
I paid in advance. All right, cool. I took care of that, boys. K. We take care of our money over here.
Paid me in advance.
We love to see it. We really love to see
I'm
it.
gonna be broke in a couple of days.
Yeah, you coming out. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places.
Am I drawn to them? I'm drawn to busy places.
Okay.
So
That's more on the upper side.
yeah, give me a 5.
5. Okay.
I want to go to a Barnes and Noble. I might do that tomorrow.
That's more quiet.
Yeah,
Okay. You gonna chill there?
yeah.
That's
Probably.
actually not a nice.
Probably read some books.
Honestly, bro, that's probably like a nice, chill, like first date type place. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Intimate. I like that. I might have to put that down for the books. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at picking up on that.
Okay.
That's why I hate whenever I'm like, "What's wrong?" They're like, "Nothing." Like, why are you openly lying to my face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not like. when
I'm
people
with
do
that. I'm with that. That's a upper number. So what are you thinking?
6.
6.
Yeah, at least be like, I could have been better. Like, don't just say you're fine.
Bro, I be telling my friends that all the time. I'm just like, if I can clearly see something's wrong with you, don't tell me nothing's wrong. Say I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah.
Just hit me with that. Because if you lie to me, I'm irritated.
Right.
Like, bro, y'all need to start doing that. Those listening, don't hit me with that nothing's wrong or nothing. If I can clearly see something's wrong with you, just say I'd rather not talk about it.
Because at that point, you're lying.
And I'm irritated with you, bro.
Don't like liars.
And then get out of my face. Like, really. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta put it out there, man. You often feel overwhelmed.
No. Cool, calm, and collected.
Okay.
Give me a 2.
Okay. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps.
If I can get to the finish line by cutting across a corner, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Shit.
So that's more on the lower side then.
Yeah, give me a 2 on that.
A 2. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Abortion, the gun laws, death penalty, LGBTQ.
I mean, I'm not going to feel that passionately about them. I'll have an opinion on them. Like, and I'll stand on that opinion. But passionately, is that what the question's asking?
No, it's just asking for you're very intrigued.
Very intrigued? No.
Not very
I've
intrigued.
got
but-
my own shit I'm intrigued on.
Okay, so
I mean,
that's-
I stand with y'all on whatever you want to do. But yeah, I've got my own shit.
All right, what number are we talking? That's on the lower side then.
Yeah, give me a 3.
A 3.
Give me a 3.
You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it.
Who?
Who would need this more than
Are
me?
we in competition or something?
Like you would give somebody else a promotion that was offered to you.
Dog, no. I've got a cat. I got to
You
take
got
care
someone
of.
to look
Yeah,
after.
bro. I got shit to take care of.
Okay, so what number is that?
2, maybe 1.
What you think it won?
Give me a 1. I do not care. If I can get the promotion, I'm getting the promotion.
All right.
Unless you're like family.
All right. You struggle with deadlines.
Nah. Hold on. Struggle with deadlines. Like, how about like a goal? Like a goal number you have to hit? Or deadline as in turn this in by this date?
Both. Either or. Just deadlines in general, whatever you could think of. I have to lose this amount of weight in this time period, or I have an assignment to turn in by this date, or I have to turn in a job application, or have this interview. Whoop-de-woo. Like,
Struggle with them. I don't struggle that much then. So give me a 3.
3. Okay. You feel confident that things will work out for you.
Yeah. 5, 6. Give me 6.
6. Okay.
Things usually work out, which I'm afraid of because I saw this podcast, Joe Rogan podcast. He was doing Quentin Tarantino, and Quentin was like, yeah, for like a whole bunch of years, nothing went my way. And then for like 8 years, everything that I did went my way. And I'm like, it can go away. I didn't know my luck could go away. So now I'm a little worried about it.
Yeah. You going to be down in the mud with me. You know what I mean?
Bro, you're not even down in the mud.
No, I'm down in the mud. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have luck at all, bro. But on the bright side, we finished your assessment. Would you like to know what you are?
Well, guys, it's been another episode of the Digress podcast. We ran out of time.
No. All right. For those who want to know what this is the Myers Briggs, I believe. And there's, I think, like 6 or 12 personality types. I'm not too sure. But Kendall is a campaigner. He is an ENFP/A. And it says he's more of the mind. And it reads that this trait determines how we interact with our environment. And he's very extroverted. You're 61% extroverted, 39% introverted.
Damn.
Your energy, this trait shows where we direct our mental energy. You're 59% intuitive, 41% observant.
That's pretty split.
Yeah, you're almost teetering both, you know.
Balanced.
Your nature, this trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. You're 47% thinking, 53% feeling. That's shocking.
What?
That's shocking. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. You're 44% judging, 56% prospecting. Okay.
What's prospecting?
Prospects, I'm pretty sure that has to do more with like roundabout, like having a more objective view, I want to say, but don't quote me on that. You might want to look it up.
Echo, what's prospecting?
Prospecting is a form of the word prospect. As a noun, prospect is usually defined as an apparent probability of advancement, success, profit, etc. As a verb, prospect is usually defined as to search or explore a region, as for gold. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for prospect.
So, more like garnering your probability for success? Or like analyzing your probability for success?
Probably has more to do with analysis, I would say.
Yeah.
I'll have to look more into that.
Yeah, I'm still pretty balanced though.
Yeah, 44% judging, 56 prospect. Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. You're 69% assertive, 31% turbulent.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I do not think I'm that assertive.
No, I agree. You are very assertive.
I did not think I was that assertive.
You're very assertive. I agree with that one. Before we move on to your profile, would you like to copy? So, for campaigners, which is what you are. Campaigners are true free spirits, outgoing, open-hearted, and open-minded. With their lively, upbeat approach to life, they stand out in any crowd. But even though they can be the life of the party, campaigners don't just care about having a good time. These personality types run deep, as does their longing for meaningful, emotional connections with other people. The magic of everyday life. Friendly and outgoing, campaigners are devoted to enriching their relationships and their social lives. But beneath their sociable, easygoing exteriors, they have rich, vibrant inner lives as well. Without a healthy dose of imagination, creativity, and curiosity, a campaigner simply wouldn't be a campaigner. In their unique way, campaigners can be quite introspective. They can't help but ponder the deeper meaning and significance of life. even when they should be paying attention to something else. These personalities believe that everything and everyone is connected, and they live for the glimmers of insight that they can gain into these connections.
This is scary, correct?
Campaigners are independent and creative, always on the lookout for the magic and meaning in everyday life. Do you want to keep reading, or are you?
Yeah, keep going.
When something sparks their imagination, campaigners can show an enthusiasm that is nothing short of infectious. These personalities radiate a positive energy that draws in other people, and campaigners may find themselves being held up by their peers as a leader or guru. But once the initial bloom of inspiration wears off, campaigners can struggle with self-discipline and consistency, losing steam on projects that once meant so much to them.
Losing steam. Bro, you're telling me all about myself right now on a podcast, and it hurts. It hurts right now.
Seeking Joy is next, okay? I feel like you need to listen up to this one. Campaigners are proof that seeking out life's joys and pleasures isn't the same as being shallow. Seemingly in the blink of an eye, people with this personality type can transform from impassionate idealists to carefree figures on the dance floor. Campaigners' personalities are capable of intense thought and feeling, and also of kicking back and having a good time. Even in moments of fun, campaigners want to connect emotionally with others. Few things matter more to these personality types than having genuine, heartfelt conversations with the people they cherish. Campaigners believe that everyone deserves to express their feelings, and their empathy and warmth create spaces where even the most timid spirits can feel comfortable opening up. People with this personality type need to be careful. However, campaigners' intuition may lead them to read far too much into other people's actions and behaviors. Instead of simply asking for an explanation, campaigners may end up puzzling over someone else's desires or intentions. This kind of social stress is what keeps harmony-focused campaigners awake at night. Campaigners will spend a lot of time exploring different relationships, feelings, and ideas before they find a path for their lives that feels right. But when they finally do find their way, their imagination, empathy, and courage can light up not only their own lives, but also the world around them.
Oh,
you're like Robert Downey Jr., Robin Williams, Quentin Tarantino.
I was just talking about Quentin. Yo.
Russell Brand, Kelly Clarkson, Will Smith, Meg Ryan, Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen.
Michael Scott from The Office.
Michael?
Spider-Man.
Stop. I don't want to hear anybody else. I'm like Michael Scott, guys.
You have more to read.
What?
Dude.
What?
Dog. We
What?
can read your strengths and weaknesses, your romantic relationships.
Oh, no.
French. Bro, we can really
Jason.
we can dissect your ass, bro. We could.
Jason, you need to delete that from your phone.
Dude.
You're too powerful with that,
Dude,
bro.
I could really dissect this. Real quick, I know we're running out of time. Do you want to read one more? Do you want to read strength or weakness? You want to read romantic relationship, friendships, parenthood, career paths, workplace habits, conclusion? Or do you want to leave it? It's
Bro,
up to you.
surprise me with one more.
I want to read romantic relationships.
All right. So let's just get this out of the air. I've been blocked. I've been blocked. And I have no idea why. Okay, go ahead.
We about to get to the nitty gritty. Are you prepared for this? This is like Pandora's box we're about to open.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Let's open up.
Let's rip it open.
Despair is coming.
Romantic relationships. It's hard to overstate just how much campaigners care about love. This is a passionate, warm, open-hearted personality type, one that brims with hopes and dreams, ideas and experiences, and campaigners bring every ounce of this vibrant energy to their romantic relationships. For campaigners, romantic relationships are beautiful and exhilarating. An opportunity for two souls not only to explore the world together, but also to connect on the deepest of levels. Many campaigners harbor a deep longing to share their lives with another person. As a result, these personalities may feel a bit empty or uninspired when they're single.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It just
shit.
told me I'm lonely.
Oh, shit. Hold on. While their dedication to relationships is admirable, campaigners may need to guard against investing too much of their senses or of their sense of self in their relationship status. Fanning the flames.
What's that?
When campaigners are interested in someone, they rarely hold back. People with this personality type tend to fall in love easily, and they fall hard. Campaigners show their new flame with affection, trusting that the devotion and passion that they feel are real. Optimists at heart, campaigners are undaunted by the practical challenges and inconveniences of the new partnership. This may explain why they genuinely don't shy away from long-distance relationships. In their minds, physical distance is no match for the power of true love. Rather than focusing on potential issues, campaigners sink into the joys of a relationship's honeymoon stage, constantly looking for ways to prove their dedication and delight their partner.
Oh man. So why don't they make dating apps off of these?
Who's to say they don't?
Oh, I guess so.
You lucky we not doing your Zodiac read right now. Otherwise,
Oh,
shit will be through the moon.
Jason, I got some shit for you for next podcast.
Shit will be through the moon, bro.
So
Yeah,
that was scary accurate.
Oh,
first
no,
of
there's
all.
more, but I mean, like, I think. Do you want to read all of it? You
We
wanna-
got time.
Oh, you got all right.
I mean, do you want to keep reading?
Oh, I mean, there's only a little left. I can keep reading. Just so you know, and your future wife who's listening to this podcast know who they dealing with.
Man, if you're out here listening to my podcast 30 episodes in, hit me up. What are you doing?
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm ready.
bro, we done talked about this man's past regrets.
Yeah.
We were analyzing his personality. What more do you need? You're on the blind date right now.
Do you realize, like, if a chick wanted to get to know you, she has like at least 40 hours of just like you.
Yeah, kind of. But I mean, like, there's some things you
least.
don't know. Okay, get to have a genuine conversation with me. You're talking to Jay Cubs right now. Get to know Jason. All right.
Yeah, I don't even know Jason. Took me 5 years to meet his father.
Shut up. Moving on. In a world of dating games and rules, campaigners' willingness to throw caution to the wind can be a breath of fresh air. For better or for worse, not everyone can match this personality type's ardor, and intensity. Some people just need more space, whether physical, emotional, or both. If their partner's enthusiasm doesn't seem to match their own, campaigners may find themselves feeling insecure or needy. Oh, that's accurate as shit. Damn. And when the flames of romance start to flicker or wane, as happens in nearly every long-term relationship, campaigners might worry that their devotion has been misplaced and the match isn't meant to be after all. Holy shit, bro. Holy
Is it my fault?
Holy shit. The mystery of relationships. Perhaps because they're so unstinting with their affection, campaigners can struggle with the mystery of why some relationships don't work out. Shouldn't love be enough to keep two people happily together, especially when one of those partners is as eager to please as a campaigner?
Wait, what was that first part you said?
Shouldn't love be enough to keep two people happily together?
What shouldn't love be enough to keep two people happily together?
Yeah.
But it's not?
The fact that you're questioning that means you're a campaigner. I mean, like, you're a campaigner,
Wait,
bro.
so then what keeps two people together?
I mean, love keeps the connection. You can have love for someone but be incompatible for them.
Okay, that's like parents and shit.
I mean, but that's true. That's true. You think, say the parents don't have love for each other, but they have a child. I ask you, is love for a child enough to keep parents together?
Yeah.
Is it? So why are there so many divorced parents?
I've never had a child, and I've never had a partner with a child with a partner. So I don't know. I actually can't answer that question at all.
Okay, that's true. From lack of experience.
Yeah, I mean, I have divorced parents, and I know that I was like the Hail Mary, and that shit failed.
Right. So just go based off your own experience. Observation tells you that, well, there are divorced parents, which means that love for the child is not enough to keep parents together.
Nah.
Right. So this says, shouldn't love be enough to keep two people happily together? My answer, no.
Love is the death of duty, and duty is the death of love.
But you being a campaigner, you would believe that love, you would question why love isn't enough.
Would I have to experience that love isn't enough, or would my love be able to provide enough?
Don't know. I guess that's something that you would just have to experience yourself, and then you can let me know. I know I'm just reading about you right now, and I should just like have all the answers theoretically, but no, I think you would have to go through your own experiences and then tell us that.
Just know you're getting the Myers Briggs type yourself, and you're about to be put on blast.
You'll never know me.
Jay Cubs is going to be
Never know me.
It's going to be Jason Christopher.
I will
in a second.
remain an enigma. All right, buddy, not the government. All right, to keep going. But like everyone, people with this personality type need to remember that relationships are in all ways mutual interests, mutual growth, and mutual responsibility. As many campaigners learn, the fate of a relationship has less to do with whether it was meant to be in some cosmic sense than with how partners treat and communicate with each other. Campaigners know that lasting love takes effort and commitment, but they may become alarmed when the work of being in a relationship starts to feel like, well, work.
Right.
Cherished ideals. We're almost done, bro. Campaigners approach their relationships with the highest of ideals. They long to know and unconditionally accept everything about their partner, just as long as for that person to know and unconditionally accept them in return. It's fair enough.
Okay.
With this intense all-in approach to love, campaigners may feel more energized in the exciting, unpredictable early stages of a courtship than they do in established relationships.
Wait. Would I prefer the unpredictable?
With this intense and all-in approach to love, campaigners may feel more energized in the exciting, unpredictable early stages of a courtship than they do in established relationships.
What?
You like the cupcake phase or the dating phase. That's the stage that you like most. The getting to know someone stage, or the early stages of a relationship.
So then that would assume that I get disinterested after the dating stage, after the cupcake phase.
In theory, but
Have I made it past the cupcake phase? Technically, no.
Technically, yes. You did date somebody for like 4 months.
Yeah, but that's still cupcake phase.
Not necessarily.
Bro, they say cupcake phase can last for years.
Can last for years, but the cupcake phase depends on you and your relationship. There's no...
Why doesn't it depend on them?
What are you talking about?
You said it was mutual. It has to depend on both of us at least.
It depends on how you feel. The cupcake phase wears out for individuals. Like, you can be feeling all giddy, but the other person can be starting to like level out. Like,
right.
Now, ideally, both people would probably feel like the cupcake phase is wearing at the same time, but relationships are ambiguous, and it's up to the people in it to decide what stage they're in. So,
How long did your cupcake phase last?
What relationship are you talking about?
The longest one.
That cupcake phase lasted like, honestly, a year.
A year?
Yeah. It wasn't until...
So you had 3 years of work on top of 1 year of a cupcake? Or what did the rest of the 3 years feel like?
This isn't about me.
Jason, I swear to God.
This isn't about me. This is about you.
Well, guess what? I'm going to talk about as soon as the other podcast starts.
What
did them other 3 years feel?
Yo.
How about to be continued?
All right. In settled relationships, campaigners' personalities may find themselves longing for the days when they and their partner were more focused on candlelit dinners than who was going to empty the dishwasher. For campaigners, such issues can seem painfully unromantic, but unless these types take on their share of the responsibilities and help keep things running smoothly, they may actually amplify any stress and resentment in the relationship. Fortunately, campaigners can find ways to balance their spontaneous passionate nature with the stability and consistency that long-term relationships require. With their trademark sensitivity and goodwill, these personalities can transform even the most mundane tasks into a creative, heartfelt expression of love.
Yeah, I have no problem having that conversation of who's going to empty the dishwasher. Or like, I've heard that they have dumb conversations like as, what side of the bed do you like to sleep on?
I have those conversations.
You have those conversations.
If you try to sleep on the left, we boxing.
See, I sleep on the left too.
So theoretically, we're boxing.
Now, yeah, we might have to. Because if you sleep on the left and I sleep on the left,
I'm deregulated if I have to sleep on the right side of the bed, bro. I'll do it, but I'm going to feel some type of, I'll know I'm sleeping on the right side of the bed.
I don't think my spine could handle it.
Your spine, my soul feels out of place. Like, nigga, what you doing? Are we on the right side of the bed?
Now, but hold on. Couldn't you just like flip over to make it feel like you're... No. So your bed has a certain indent on the left side.
Bro, my mind, my spirit, my soul, my everything, my essence, my energy, everything about me says
like baby.
Left side of the crib. Bro, when I was a baby, you thought I slept in the middle? No, mom will put me in the middle and I scoot over to the left side of the crib. Fuck that right side. Okay? I'm not doing it. The only time I'm on the right side is if I have even if I have like a small ass bed, I'm sleeping on the lefter side.
Okay, what if you were to flip the bed?
Bed how? What do you mean?
Turn it 180 degrees.
What are you talking about? Like,
so then the right side is the left side. The left side is the right side. Doesn't matter then, does it? What if you put the pillows on the left? What if you put the pillows on the feet side of the bed?
Is there a left side to the bed? Is there a left side to the bed? Is there still a left side to the bed?
So is that theoretical?
Is there a left side to the bed though?
Yeah.
So I'm sleeping on the left side. Am I not?
But it would have been the right side.
Bike.
Huh?
If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
I'm sleeping on the left side, bro.
But I mean, there is no. It's just bed.
Left.
You know, you could sleep on. Move the pillows to the other side of the bed. Now you've got it flipped. You know.
All right, Kendall's future wife. I just have to say, if you want to divorce this Negro for making you sleep on the right side of the bed when you clearly stated you want to sleep on the left, and he's putting up so much of a fight, I want you to know from the Cub, I completely understand where you're coming from. Divorce this Negro, bro. Divorce him, and you come live with me, and you can stay.
You thought I wasn't coming to you,
bro? First of all, you have no right. You have no right. Sleep on your left side of the bed in your goddamn empty house.
I'd sleep on the left side of your couch. I guarantee you that.
Honestly, you
sleep on the left side of your couch.
Who cares about what side you sleep on the couch, bro? It don't matter. Okay.
Nah, feet going one way, feet going the other way.
You would. I mean, if I was on
which
this
way,
couch,
which way would you lay down?
I would lay down right there.
Head
right there?
Head right there.
Yeah.
You're looking at TV from the left angle. Damn.
I mean,
you're
if I'm
really
laying on my left side, yeah.
You're really a left-handed motherfucker, aren't you?
But I use the right side of my brain the most. That's crazy.
That's not even the creative side, bro.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Shame, actually.
It can be. It can be. But hey, guys, you got to know Kendall a little bit better. We had the We Regret podcast, so you got to know his past. Now you know who he is as a person. And guess what? I got more in store for y'all, bro. We gonna see what kind of apologies Kendall most associates himself with.
Apologies?
Yeah, bro. We got lots of work to do with you,
I
my
don't say
boy.
sorry to y'all motherfuckers. Get out of here, bro.
But hey, it's been your boy J Cubs.
KennyCoo.
And it's a copy
10-4.
Oval Audi.